Integrity is what you do when no one is watching. Your reputation is what people think you are. Your integrity is what you actually are. And God does not build ministries on reputations. He builds them on integrity. Psalm chapter 15 verse 1 and 2. Lord, who may abide in your tabernacle? Who may dwell in your holy hill? He who walks uprightly and walks righteously and speaks the truth in his heart. Joseph was in Potiphar's house with no audience, no accountability partner, no one watching, and a woman throwing herself at him daily. Every natural impulse said, take it. Every circumstantial argument said, no one will ever know. And Joseph said, how then can I do this great wickedness and sin against God? He was not performing for Potiphar. He was not performing for his future. He was living from the inside out, because integrity is not about the audience. It is about the altar. Billy Graham maintained what his team called the Modesto Manifesto, a set of personal integrity commitments made early in his ministry covering finances, sexual purity, accountability, and honesty. He refused to be alone with any woman who was not his wife. He refused to handle ministry money without oversight. He refused to exaggerate crowd numbers for effort. Small decisions quietly kept for decades. And those small quiet decisions are why he stood before presidents and preached to millions for 60 years without a scandal dismantling everything God built through him. Integrity is not one dramatic decision. It is 10,000 small ones. It is the email you send honestly when a lie would be easier. It is the money you return when keeping it would go unnoticed. It is the content you close on your screen when no one is in the room. It is the promise you keep when breaking it will cost you nothing publicly. Every small act of integrity is a brick, and over time, those bricks build something that cannot be shaken. A life and a ministry with a foundation deep enough to hold the weight of the calling God placed on it. Tonight, do an honest integrity audit, not of the big dramatic things, of the small ones. Where have you been cutting corners quietly? Where have you been saying one thing and doing another? Where has the private man and the public man begun to separate? Bring those gaps to God tonight. Close them, not for your reputation, for your foundation, because the calling God has placed on your life deserves a foundation that can hold it. Make this declaration: I am the same man in private that I am in public. I walk in integrity, not for applause, not for reputation, but because I fear God more than I fear man. My yes means yes. My no means no. My private life can survive public scrutiny because I have nothing to hide. I build on integrity, and what is built on integrity stands forever. Hallelujah.